and winter is upon us.
Well, hello everyone, Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome! I hope to earn your subscription today. It is winter out there. I can't get out and do any rock hounding, mining, gold panning, anything like that. So it's time to do some winter projects in the house and in the shop. Today, I'm getting some rocks ready to make some spheres. So wish me luck. And I hope you enjoy. Now I am starting to get some more finished products ready for sale and for my own collection. And today what I'm doing is I'm getting some rocks ready to be made into spheres. We have a bunch of different, styles of rock. We've got 3 different thunder eggs going, 2 full ones, one that I cut the end off to make sure that, there was a nice pattern starting inside the thunder egg. We do have a beautiful piece of Dalasite. We've got a nice blocky chunk of Pinolite. We're going to get 2 spheres made out of that. And I'm getting one made out of a piece of ocean picture stone. Now, I am not making these spheres myself. I don't have the equipment to do that. I don't have the time, even though I'm stuck inside. I've got lots to do, and making spheres is a very time-consuming process. But I did find a gentleman down in the States, actually, who said, Dan, send me some of your rocks. For a fee, I will make you some spheres. So, I am sending him enough to make about 5 different spheres. I'm going to let him keep a few, and I am taking some myself. If these look good, if these work out, I do plan to send hundreds of pounds of material to be made into spheres to sell on my website. But first, I want to see what some of these things work like and what the finished product looks like. Now in this video here, I hope to get a bunch of footage from the gentleman that's making the spheres to show you the process along the way and show you those beautiful items when they're done.
Hey, look, Christmas tree. It's Christmas time.
You probably won't see this video until well after Christmas. And of course, I know you want to see what these rocks look like before I ship them off. And you'll want to see what they look like after I get them back. This here's the thunder egg. I cut a little sliver off the end just to make sure there was going to be nice agate inside. And sure enough, it's looking great. And that was just a little bit off the end, so it still leaves it more than thick enough to make a 2-inch sphere from. And we have a nice stereotypical piece of Vancouver Island Dalasite. Again, I cut the end off just to make sure the pattern inside was going to be what I wanted for a sphere. And sure enough, that is amazing. And again, it's big enough to make at least a 2-inch sphere out of. And we have the Pinolite. If you're not familiar with this stone, go back and check out some of my other videos recently. I've got a whole video on Pinolite and brand new BC gemstone. And I'm sending away this chunk here, big enough to make 2 spheres out of, because the gentleman making these spheres wanted one for himself. So I'm sending him enough for 2. And I've already sent a few hundred pounds of ocean picture stone off to the factory to get made into spheres. Though I thought since this guy was making me a few spheres already, I would send 1 piece of this, big enough to make a 2-inch sphere, so he can make an ocean picture stone sphere, and I'll get this back long before my big load from the factory comes back to me. But yes, in the near future, you will find a whole lot of ocean picture stone spheres on my website. And hopefully in the future, a few other stones as well. And now, to pack these all up and send them off. I keep getting this feeling someone is watching me. I got the spheres back, and they are amazing. Let's have a nice close look at these, show you what these beautiful stones look like, all polished up and made into spheres. So first, we have the Ocean Picture Stone Sphere. Doesn't quite have the 3 lines you think of. It definitely has the sort of water and sky, but there is no shore at the bottom, really. There's rocks out in the water. Ooh, look at that ugly thumbnail. Ugh. The thumbnail of a miner. Don't criticize my thumbnail. I work with my hands daily in dirt and grime. They look ugly. But the stone looks amazing. And then the Dalasite. I need to get myself a hand model. Dana's not home right now. She could be my model. Vancouver Island Dalasite. If you're not familiar with this stone, search my channel for it. I've got a couple videos about Dalasite, what it is, where you find it, all the stuff about it, with lots of great pictures and samples. There's a beautiful example, beautiful sphere of Vancouver Island Dalasite. And the Thunder Eggs. These are Empire Valley Thunder Eggs. Now, I sent 3 off to the gentleman to make spheres out of, and unfortunately, the other 2 were geodes. They were hollow, so when he started grinding them, they fell apart, which is so unfortunate. We have about 1 in 10 from this site that are geodes. 1 in 10 are hollow, and we really defied the odds sending these to get sphered because we ended up with 2 of the 3 hollow and were not able to make into spheres. But the one that did looks great. That deep, deep, deep color of agate in there, you can see where it gets thin, is basically an amber. White lines of opal going through it, some clear agate, some amber agate, some dark agate, some kind of yellowish. I still think there's great potential in this material for spheres. We just may have to test them to make sure that they're solid before we try it again. Weight will tell us. So, not exactly happy with this. Maybe we will be in the future. Still a beautiful sphere. He did a great job of this. And then we have the Pinolite. Again, if you're not familiar with this stone, check out my channel. I've got a video on Pinolite and a couple of shorts about cutting open chunks. It's one of BC's newest gemstones, semi-precious gemstones, only found in Austria and now in British Columbia, Pinolite. And I really like the look of this piece, all sphered up. It came out great. There's an ugly thumb. Ugh. I know. Leave all your nasty comments you want to. It's my thumb. I will leave a link in the description of this video to the gentleman who is making my spheres. He's done a great job. They look beautiful. And I have many other pieces of stone for him to try. I am just putting together now a lot of new experimental stones to send him and see what he can do with them. They don't look like much as raw stone at the moment, but this is a garnet schist. There's another type of garnet schist down here, more of the same garnet schist. We've got garnet schist for him to try to make spheres out of. We have some other pieces of ocean picture stone. Again, as rough pieces, these don't look like that much, but they will look amazing sphered. We got some more Dalasite. He really liked the Dalasite, so I'm sending him some Dalasite that he can use for himself. And I still have to find one of my nice pieces of red ironstone Jasper here. I want a nice bright red sphere, and one of these will be perfect for it. So I started this video 6 months ago at the starting of winter. It is now almost summertime out here, and beautiful weather. It took a little bit of time to get the stones all shipped down to the States, made into something, and then shipped back. I really like them. I will have more to show you in the future. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And a big thanks to everyone, especially my patrons. Hope you're all having a great day. Until the next one. Bye.